Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitor's sideline, a look at their head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. So glad to have you with us here. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call. Joshua Carty with the honors. And here we go from Arizona. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. That's good.
Dart now against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Benson off his own read. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Turning to Benson on 3rd. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
1st and 10, looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams have the first down. Still sticking with the passing game. That's to Laporta again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. First carry here for the rookie from Texas Christian. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Rams get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Cardinals kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cardinals and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. Braden Mann on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pays pretty good dividends for them, too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He's going to throw it. He's got a man left. Keeps away from one. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw now. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the...
Defender's there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, here's Dart. Oh, he's there, Trey McBride. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. So at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
And from the pistol with Benson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Continuing to move past the 45. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Rams.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Okay, ready.
They've got first down here from the 36.
A gain of 15.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Come on, go.
Brings up second and 9.
Quickly out to the right, complete. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
3rd and long for him here. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 30.
Going on first down. It starts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Just a yard left to go on second down.
At their 48-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long. They're going to throw. Throw right side. Hauled in by Harrison. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. They'll punt it away. Braden Mann out to send it skyward.
It's 4th down.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
Their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On first down, here's Dart. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. There's a little bit up to the 21. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dart's looking to throw. Ooh, he puts some air under this one, right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Pack the 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's across the 35. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. 1st and 10.
Dart's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
At midfield. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. Hits him on the end route. And they make the tackle at the 38.
12 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
To throw, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Dumped off to his running back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking inside the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So a one-sided contest as we reach. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. They'll run here on 1st down. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. They give it to him again. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Pass play coming here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing it again here. Able to get it to Franklin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Takes the second down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Third and short here, trying to pass. Brought in right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Ready, break.
All set now, 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out at halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals nothing. Joshua Cardi to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. The Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Here we go. Catch. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff for Williams, running left. He's got it in the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Rams continue piling it on here in the 4th. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Dart. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. And it's 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at a 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Cardinals' 36-yard line.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him.
Here we go.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's a throw. Short pass Bryant. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Goal to go. They're passing. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Option play they give to Benson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. Now back him up. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dart setting in the throw here. Here's a screen to Benson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Jake, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Rams.
Another run for Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Ready, ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard.
Ready.
Brings up second.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
60 vices, 60 vices.
On the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. We've set it down from the 37. There's a dive up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
Here we
second
go, here we
and
go.
9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Glendale.